Have you ever been ghosted? You know, that distressing situation when you've put yourself out there, you've connected with someone, maybe over a period of time, or maybe just you've sent them a message or an email, and then nothing. It's as if they vanished from your life and as if the relationship never existed. And just like the stages of grief when you lose someone, there are, I would identify about 6 stages that we can go through until hopefully we get to a place of peace and acceptance. And sometimes we never get there. And this is where EFT can come in so handy. Now, these 6 stages I've identified as, first of all, doubt. Surely they just never got my emails. Something's happened to them. You start to ask yourself all these questions about trying to explain the situation. Secondly, denial. So, yeah, this isn't happening. I'm just going to send another message, or you're just not believing in this. Thirdly, maybe you get then to grief. It really feels like you've lost someone, but with that added layer of losing almost a part of your self-confidence or your self-belief. Then, yes, that can lead into number 4, self-blame. Oh, I must have said something wrong. Maybe I'm just not likable enough or something. You can start to turn it in on yourself, especially if you're that way inclined. 5th, we can go into anger. You know, one of the things that come to mind is, what are people like? How can people be so rude? And then finally, hopefully we can work through all of this to a place of peace, a place of acceptance. Maybe this wasn't meant to be, but we probably need tools for that. And that is where EFT tapping can come in really handy. So we're just going to do some tapping on the kind of feelings that come up, the kind of emotions, and see if we can clear some of this out. So take a moment, just take a deep breath, let it go. And if you feel okay with it, just close your eyes and just think of a situation, a time, a person, an event when you were ghosted. And what kind of feelings come up for you? What kind of thoughts? How did it make you feel about them? How did it make you feel about yourself? How did it make you feel about the world? So just noticing those feelings, where you feel them in your body. Open your eyes, let's do some tapping. Even though I've been ghosted, I love and accept myself completely. Even though they ghosted me, I love and honor myself completely. Even though I've been ghosted, and it's really hard to take, I find myself thinking about it and feeling so many different emotions. I can't let this go. And even though I've been ghosted, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Let's go around the points. I've been ghosted. They ghosted me. And I feel so bad because I made this effort. I put myself into this relationship and they've just withdrawn. And I've been left with all these different feelings. All this doubt. Was it ever the way I thought it was? Have I read the situation completely wrong? And all this denial. There's something wrong with the communication. It can't be that they just ghosted me. And I move into shame. All the old times when I felt abandoned or rejected, and I felt that shame and that sadness. Maybe I turned it in on myself. There must be something wrong with me. If I was more lovable, this would never happen. And all the anger I feel, all the irritation, all this belief that it shouldn't be this way. What is wrong with people? Why are they so rude? Why did they ghost me? And I feel all of these emotions running through my system as I try to make sense of this situation, as I try to understand what's going on, and I try to get back my usual peace and equanimity. I've been ghosted. It feels really bad. Okay, so take a moment. Just take a deep breath. And if any other feelings or thoughts came up for you, do a little bit of tapping on that. And let's just go to a situation which may have come up as well, that guilty feeling that maybe you've done it as well to other people. But there's this idea that when we do it, or when we do things which are bad, we do it with good intentions. Maybe we didn't answer that person because we didn't know what to say. It was just too awkward, or it was too difficult to communicate. Or maybe it was just literally our email boxes so full that it passed us by, and now the time has gone past. And so when it's us doing the ghosting, we know that it wasn't with bad intentions, and maybe we can turn that around and understand, no, it's something going on in that other person's life. Maybe it's not about me after all. Let's just do a tiny bit of self-forgiveness if we've ever ghosted anyone else. And if you never have, well, just skip this bit, that's fine. Okay, so even though I've ghosted others, I love and accept myself completely. Even though I have ghosted them, I love and honor myself completely. Even though in the past there have been situations that I haven't faced, emails that I haven't responded to, even friends that I've dropped. And I deeply and completely love and forgive myself. Let's go around the points. I ghosted them, and I still feel bad about it. Maybe it felt necessary, but I know I could have done it more gracefully. Maybe I could have been more honest. But sometimes it's really hard. I was never trained how to say no, or how to have the difficult conversations. So I choose to use the words of Ho'oponopono as I think of that person I ghosted. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I choose to do better in the future. I did the best I could at the time with the resources that I have. And I'm letting that go, making amends where I can, and sending love and good energy. And I'm forgiving myself, learning if it was a mistake, accepting if I had to do it, and I choose to learn and grow. I ghosted them, and I can do better in the future. Okay, so take a breath. And let's go back to the situation of them ghosting us. And take a moment to feel into your system where you're feeling a lack of peace or acceptance. Let's go with this. Even though it's so hard to accept being ghosted, I love and accept myself completely. Even though it's really hard to be ghosted, I love and honor myself completely. Even though it's hard to get back to a place of peace, this has really hit hard. It feels so bad in my system. And I choose to heal, clearing the emotions and the energy of this yucky situation. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. It's so hard. I'm still feeling really stirred up. Still feeling angry. I'm still feeling hurt. I feel like I've lost something. I've lost a connection. And I choose to stay connected to myself. I choose to reconnect with myself and my inner peace. This may have really upset me. And I could let this upset me forever. But do I really want to feel that way? I'm allowing myself to pull my own energy back. Releasing that energetic attachment. Letting myself be whole and complete. I have so many more relationships in the future. So many people to connect to. On an energetic level, on an emotional and mental level. I choose to look forward to that. I don't need to look back to the past anymore. allowing myself to feel protected. Any lessons that I learned along the way, I'm allowing myself to have learned those, and I'm looking forward. Because with 8 billion people on the planet, there are plenty of people I can connect with. I may not be hearing from this person, but I can close the door on that and turn my attention to this new open door, to new possibilities. I choose to feel optimistic. I choose to feel hopeful. And I choose to feel good about myself as I let go of this heavy weight and feel good as I move forward. Okay, so just take a breath. Let it go. See how you're feeling now. And if necessary, go back, tap a bit more. Repeat this as many times as necessary, tapping on any remaining hurt or anger or resentment, whatever is coming up for you. But I hope this helps. And I hope you can make many, many more connections. Thanks for tapping. Thanks for watching.